morning. Welcome back to 10 Minutes of Astrology on this quest to do the binge series of a lifetime to talk about all the planets over the next 20-ish years. And today we are on Chiron in Gemini. What time? So Pluto is still going to be in Aquarius. Neptune is still going to be in Aries. It's going to go into Taurus just as Chiron goes into Cancer. And Saturn will be like in the Leo phase. And yeah, Uranus is going to be in Leo, I think, too. No, Uranus is going to be in Cancer. So, what does it mean? Well, family, Chiron is the wounded healer. We've talked about this a couple of times already by now, so I'm not going to do it again. And Gemini is the twins. So, it is not, you're not going to be able to make up your right mind. Both sides are going to be right. Both, little backstory. I was married a long time ago. And I was married to a man only because he didn't want, it seemed like he was the only person in the world that also didn't want kids. So I stayed with him because of that. Anywho, so we would argue about everything, absolutely everything, except for the not having children part, right? And we would both always be right. Like, for example, the soap, if it has the lid on top, he would say, you want to keep it turned upright so that way the soap, in case it drips, doesn't drip out the bottom. And I was like, you want to keep it on the bottom so that way when you open the top, the soap is right there and you don't have to do the shaky shit. And so what if it leaks out? Just clean it up. So Gemini, Chiron and Gemini is, both sides are going to be right. You're going to go back and forth on the right thing to do. And my mother growing up taught us, make a decision either way, you're wrong. So my advice, while Chiron is in Gemini and Uranus is going to be in Cancer, which is a very emotional place for Uranus to be in, which is not an emotional planet. Pluto is still going to be activating all this social change, and Neptune is still first with spirit. Just make the decision. Don't make it complicated. We ain't got time. I know that it's hard to make up your mind during this time. I know that it's difficult to really figure out what exactly it is that you're going to be trying to do. I need you to just pick one. Everybody needs you to just don't sit on it. Don't think. If you think about it for too long, you're going to end up overthinking it. You're going to end up not being able to make up your mind, which is a non-decision is still a decision, right? So I need you to just do it, because Chiron and Gemini, if you give it the leeway that it wants, you'll be in your head forever and ever. I will be on repeat about this because it is on repeat. You're gonna beat the horse is dead. It is dust. You're beating beyond the dirt. You're beating not only have you beat a dead horse into the ground, into the dust, into the earth, you've dug the grave for it, and you will keep digging. Just stop. Just stop it. Just, especially for my Gemini. Now, Gemini people are gonna be more in their element, right? Anything that's in your sign, you're gonna be more in your element. It's not. I have a love-hate relationship with Geminis. Go figure. And so now Geminis aren't known for making the right decisions. They aren't known they're known for their creativity and their intelligence as far as like book smarts and like technicalities go. And they're also known for their like personable communication. They're very personal, they're very charming people. And at the same token, morally, like the actual right thing to do, which is Chiron, which is healing that small community, those interrelationships, those relationships is going to be healing your relationships with your siblings or with, your really close friends or the people that you call your brothers and sisters. It's going to be healing those things. It's going to be healing those small communications, but you don't want to over communicate while you're healing these things because Chiron can't heal. It can only heal outside of itself. So you're trying to heal other relationships that are like the back and forth and the back and forth. And you can't heal your own decisions. You can't heal your own thoughts. And how interesting, right? Yeah, it's gonna be so mental, and I think that we are finally going to address some mental health crisis stuff as far as in the health field goes, which we need to, like by this time, especially with Uranus being in Leo, that's the weirdest. It's creativity with your emotions. So like, have you ever seen those arts where the people are just like, I have grapes. Like they just throw grapes at a painting to get out their frustration and they call it art. Like that's Uranus and Leo. And with Chiron and Gemini, how do I want to throw this? Just throw the freaking grape. Like, just let it out. Go get help. This time period. Because you're still doing the self-work with the Neptune in Aries. And when we had Chiron in Aries, it's like, all the self-work. But Neptune is still in Aries, so you're still going to have to work on your relationship with your creator. And it's not a bad time to be alive. It's very... it's energizing. It is mentally energizing. I really think that the whole status quo of how we do things in society is gonna really kickstart and get into gear. And specifically with this, it's gonna be getting into gear with how do we address the worldwide mental health care crisis that I don't know about you, but most of the people in my family, like, they take themselves out because shit is hard. And I know it's not just my family that struggles with that. I know it's many families worldwide. And that's going to be like a real topic that we have to tackle. And this is going to be a great time to do that. So remember, if you want a free reading for 10 minutes, so long as I can post it on YouTube, hit me up. I can do palmistry, graphology, stichomancy, and astrology, of course. Remember to press all of the buttons. Tell me how much you love me, because I'm awesome, and I give you, like, the best news with grapes. And what you enjoy hearing about all of this, and tell me if you found it helpful so far. And follow me on all the places I can be followed. Thank you so much for watching, all of my people that support me. I do appreciate it. You're the best. Peace out, fam. With love. This is Shay with 10 Minutes of Astrology. Okay, right. I am outroing now.